1896, a green spark in the dark, the birth of TV. 1925, discs spin, faces flicker. Crude but alive. 1927, electrons win. The picture is reborn. 1939, World's Fair. Crowds gasp at moving images. 1950s, black and white fades. Color takes the stage. 1969, one small step, one giant broadcast. The moon unites the world on a single screen. 1980s, click. Pause. Rewind. The couch becomes command central. 1990s, the box shrinks flat. Walls turn into theaters. 2000s. 1080p arrives, sports roar, games leap alive. 2010s, OLED and 4K awaken color. Streaming replaces the antenna. 2020s, brighter, faster, sharper. Cinema, consoles, esports, all in one place. 2025, screens vanish into walls. AI opens the window to the world. Before television even had a name, there was only a glow, a strange green shimmer inside a glass tube in 1896. A laboratory bathed in shadows, a lonely hum of electricity, dust swirling in the beam. That glow wasn't just science, it was a whisper of a future no one could yet imagine, pictures that moved, powered not by magic, but by sparks and wires. By 1925, the dream took shape through spinning discs and flickering frames. John Logie Baird's mechanical TV stuttered out ghostly faces, blurry and fragile, but alive. People leaned in close, holding their breath as if the picture might vanish. It was crude, imperfect, but unforgettable. The moment the world realized, we could send faces through the air. Then in 1927, everything changed. Philo Farnsworth's all-electronic breakthrough silenced the clatter of gears. No discs, no flicker, just a beam of electrons painting lines into images. A face no longer ghostly, but steady. The era of mechanical illusion ended, the electronic picture was born. In 1939, at the World's Fair in New York, television stepped out of the lab and into the spotlight. Crowds in their best suits gathered, eyes wide with disbelief as moving pictures spoke back from a sleek little box. Cameras flashed, orchestras swelled, and strangers became witnesses to a new kind of stage. This wasn't science fiction anymore, it was showtime. The 1950s brought the revolution into people's homes. Color burst onto screens, washing away the gray. Living rooms became theaters, patterned carpets and sofas turned into front rows. Families gathered shoulder to shoulder, kids whispering, "Wow," as cartoons and game shows bloomed in red, blue, and green. The glow of the TV wasn't just light, it was ritual, warmth, and togetherness. 1969, the world stopped. On the screen, a boot pressed into the dust of the moon. Static hissed, voices crackled, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Families huddled around their sets as if their homes had turned into mission control. For the first time in history, billions of people shared a single moment together, live, unfiltered, unforgettable. The 1980s handed us control. Plastic remotes clicked, tapes whirred in VCRs, and channel surfing was born. Pause. Rewind. Fast forward. Suddenly television bent to our thumbs. Late-night movies, favorite shows, home recordings, the couch became command central. The screen was no longer a one-way stage, it was ours to manipulate, a new freedom inside the living room. By the late 1990s, the bulky box went on a diet. Flat-panel TVs arrived, hanging like futuristic paintings on living room walls. For the first time, the TV wasn't furniture, it was architecture. Plasma, LCD, sleek frames, and minimal wires turned homes into private cinemas. Movie night felt bigger, sharper, and closer than ever. The 2000s unlocked high definition. 1080p made pixels vanish, sports felt like courtside seats, and video games became portals to new worlds. Crowd roars shook the room, controllers clicked with precision, and suddenly the screen wasn't just entertainment, it was presence. People stopped asking, "What are you watching?" and started asking, "Where are you playing tonight?" Then came OLED and 4K in the 2010s. Blacks became darker than midnight, colors more real than memory. HDR made sunsets blaze and shadows breathe. Streaming apps replaced antennas and cables, and the schedule disappeared. Television no longer demanded you wait. It asked only one thing: what do you want right now? From 2020 onward, screens became smarter and brighter. Mini-LED, QLED, QD-OLED, acronyms that meant one thing: brilliance. Motion smoothed, input lag fell away, esports and cinema lived side by side on the same glass canvas. Brightness rose like a new dawn, every detail sharp, every frame fluid. For gamers, cinephiles, or families, this was no longer a TV. It was an entire stage in the living room. And now, in 2025, the screen is almost gone. Walls dissolve into image. MicroLED creates windows that feel like reality itself. 8,000 lines of resolution open cities, oceans, and skies right in front of us. Artificial intelligence cleans the noise, sharpens old films, and streams the world without borders. The television has transformed from a bulky box into an invisible portal. From the first green glow to the wall-sized window, one truth has never changed: we gather around television for stories. Stories that made us laugh, cry, wonder, and sometimes even hold our breath together. The technology kept evolving, but what it gave us was always the same: connection. Television was never just about watching. It was about sharing. It was about being part of something bigger than yourself. From 1896 to 2025, the TV didn't just evolve, it pulled us closer, to each other, and to the world.
Bye everyone, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.